Dana White, longtime guest on Off the Record. You and I have had a good thing going, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like I can push your buttons. You can try to push my buttons.
Yeah,
hold on
you're
one sec.
easy.
One sec.
Yeah.
Anything on
no,
there?
No, I noticed.
No makeup.
You got a new makeup guy.
Yeah, no makeup,
you're
man.
Just winging it these days.
Just winging it. You know, you were the one that did it to me. You're the one that.
The budget ain't what it used to be.
You know why? You got to pay all that money for rights.
That's right.
Boy,
in the old days, he had hair people, makeup people rolling the lint off his shirt. Oh boy.
So in the old days, you were you had partners in the UFC, right? It was you and the Fertittas, right? Now there's this mega deal that happens. Do you actually have a boss? Do you have to answer to someone?
Well, I still have partners. I have partners. You know, Ari is my partner, and we got a lot of banks that are our partners. You know, the difference between now and the old days, Lorenzo and Frank and I never really ran off a budget. We had loosey-goosey budgets, and we would say, you want to do this? Let's do it, and we just do it. Here, the new company is very budget-driven. You know, budgets are very much you know about budgets, right?
Yeah, I do, but I also don't like them. You know, I hate them. Yeah, I mean that must be a test for you to all of a sudden you know you're in the very quiet environment. Everybody's wearing a suit. You know, like I mean
like
no.
We're still the same company.
So you got bankers that don't wear suits?
Oh, yeah, but there's no bankers around our business. You know, here's the difference. I'll give you the perfect example. I don't know if you saw the cartoon that we did. I went out and hired the guy that started Ren and Stimpy, right? And we did these cartoons of the UFC. It was astronomical what it cost to do those, but I wanted to do them. I'm a huge fan of Adult Swim, and we put them on Adult Swim. I wanted to do it, so I did it. If I wanted to do something nutty like that these days, we'd have to get the budget approved.
Did you have to get approved? Real question here. To endorse Trump to go in at the convention?
Yeah, that's one of the cool things too. You know, the Fertittas never told me. You know, they'd give me advice, never told me what to do. And Ari, who was a big Democrat, you know, his brother helped get Obama elected, and was the what was he? He was the guy. He was. So never said a word about it. Listen, whatever your political beliefs are, you should be able to do whatever you want to do. First of all, I never came out and bashed the Democrats or Hillary or anything else, but I supported Donald Trump, and that was it.
GSP, were you hoping to have him in 206 in Toronto?
Listen, it's never a bad thing to have GSP.
No, it's a great thing. I mean, to have GSP in Toronto. I mean, we haven't we haven't seen a fight in a long time.
Right. Yeah. No, it's never a bad thing to have GSP. But George St. Pierre and I got together in Las Vegas. We got together here in New York and hung out, spent some time. We're in a good place now. Yeah, we're good.
See, if I just sit here, maybe you'll expand on that a little bit.
You know, I can't really expand on it because, you know, it's a crazy situation. I don't know, you know, but we're cool. I love the guy. It's so impossible not to like George St. Pierre. He's a nice guy. He's a good guy, and that's it. That's all I have to say about that subject.
Yeah. You know what? You were just a little bit uncomfortable there. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit.
No, it's
just not maybe as much as not as much as you were when I asked you a question about a potential buyer of the company, and you went no. You remember that, right?
I do. Right. I do. And I'm going to lie to you today too. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not uncomfortable about it. It's just, you know, I know what people want to hear. You know, I know what people want to hear, and it just, you know, he and I are in a good place. I'm better off just not to talk about it.
UFC 205, amazing card. UFC 207, amazing card. What's UFC 206?
Yeah, 206 is a great card. You know, 207 is an amazing card because Ronda Rousey's coming back. You know what I mean? And we haven't been to Toronto in a long time. I was just telling you, I'm excited to go back. I love the city, and it's a very good card. You cannot. Do we have to go through this again? You cannot judge a card until it's over.
Well, that would imply that you would give a refund. I mean, like, we have to buy tickets in advance, so we have to judge the card in advance. I mean, that's kind of a brutal answer, to be honest with you. You said my question before was stupid. I'm telling you that's a brutal answer because we can't judge the card afterwards because we can't get our money back.
What you're saying is stupid because if you're a fight fan, you're showing up to watch the fights, right? And I promise you, it's going to be a great card. That night when the fights go down, then we'll judge the card after. And you know me, if the card is bad, I'll be the first one to admit it.
Rhonda is something. She's special to you. I know that when she lost, I'm pretty sure I heard you say that it was really hard for you, right? Because you got very close with her, and obviously you invested a lot in her, including emotion. Do you worry about her for the next fight?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I mean, when you're in this business and there's people that you become super close to, like Chuck Liddell and I, Rhonda and I, and many others that I've been close to. You're watching somebody you care about fighting, and when they lose in devastating fashion, it's tough. Yeah,
easier not to get close to people in that situation.
It's true. It is easier, but it's next to impossible. When you're building a business, and these people come in and they're a part of it. Believe me, there's some people in here it's real easy not to get close to. Yeah. And, no matter how the fight goes, whatever. But it's impossible not to become close to at least some people, and it's tough.
You tell Punk I said hi?
I did not.
No, will you do it?
Sure, I'll tell him.
You tell him I said hi.
I love that guy, too. He's another great guy.
But you love me, too.
Yeah, it's true. I do love you, too.
Thanks, man.
All right.